Hey everyone, welcome to the 2020 DKMP Doorknob Awards. Now these awards are here to celebrate all the creations that were made by the players on my Discord in the past year. Okay, oh here's a message from our great glorious leader. Well, this presentation was prepared by Aimee, Emiel and Iretont. They put a lot of effort organizing this event. We had a ceremony yesterday where we showed all the nominees and where we also showed everyone who won one of these awards. And this video is here for the people who missed yesterday's event. And yeah, I think it will be really fun to show all these parks again to everyone. Okay, well, yeah, for this event, all the players on my Discord could vote on their favorites, so all the winners you see here have been chosen by our Discord members. Okay, let's start with the first part, which is amazing creations. There are 4 parts in total. Okay, the first category is best fountain. Spraying water, what could make someone want to pee more? We all enjoy a good fountain. Whether it is to improve a large open square, to decorate the entrance for a new ride, or simply to make a wish in, each of these nominations have excelled at developing an engaging and unique fountain design for their parks. Okay, here's the first nominee. This one's from AstroTurd for the Pier Coaster Contest. This one's from Cutest for the Scenario Recreation Contest. This one's from Darkoro for the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. This one's from Emiel for the Log Flume Contest. This one's from Photopia for the Switchback Contest. This one's from Mamarias for the Ride Recreation Contest. This one's from Manticore for the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. This one's from Maxa for the RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest. This one's from The Shack for the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. And this one's from Tim22Z7 for the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. Alright, I hope you've picked your favorite, and now we will reveal which entries won the prize for Best Fountain. In third place we have Mamarias with his fountain for the Ride Recreation Contest. In second place we have Darkoro with his entry for the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. And the prize of Best Fountain goes to Manticore for his fountain that he made in the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. Yeah, this is a beautiful fountain, nice and big, and yeah, it's a really nice center point for this part of the park. Great job. Okay, then we go to the second category, Best Ride Sign. Nothing gets your guests more excited about a new ride than a spectacular ride sign. The nominees this year have created ingenious ways to take the game beyond the simple use of 3D signs or being forced to call your new coaster Goliath, and have instead found ways to draw the eyes of our viewers like never before. Okay, here's the first nominee. This one's from Aimee for the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. This one's from Dogs for the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. This one's from Iretont for the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. This one's from Pave for the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. This is the entry from Papaya for the second River Rapids Contest. This one's from Risico for the RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest. This one's from Smelly Tapir for the RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest. And this one's from Snack Time, also for the RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest. And this is the sign from Swarmot for his Eurofighter coaster. And this one's from Swag Titties for the Coaster Recreation Contest. Alright, now I hope you picked a favorite. Now let's reveal which entries won a prize. In third place we have Snack Time with his RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest sign. Second place goes to Risico, also for with his sign in the RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest. And the winner of Best Ride Sign is Iretont with its beautiful wave sign for the right storm surge. Yeah, beautiful tracky texture here to make this wave. Also love the water under here, and also this text is done in a really nice way. Congratulations! Alright, here's the next category, this best restaurant. Your guests are hungry and can't find anywhere to eat. What do? Best bet is to steal one of these nominees' spectacular restaurants and give your guests the delightful meal they deserve. Okay, here's the first nominee, this one's from Dark Oro for the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. I love this huge sub sandwich stall that he made. This one's from Photopia for the Morgan Hypercoaster contest, a big burger restaurant. This one's from LXRS DV for the bobsleigh coaster contest. This one's from Mackett for the second River Rapids contest. Love the usage of these signs. This one's from Melmac for the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's from Risico for the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's from Shan Kitchen for the RMC ice cream stall contest. This one's from Skifa for the second River Rapids contest. This one's from Scorpion for the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's from Smelly Tapir for the RMC ice cream stall contest. And yeah, let's reveal which entries got a prize. In third place we have Photopia with her burger stall for the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. In second place we have Mackett with the restaurant for the second River Rapids contest. And the winner of best restaurant is Skifa with his hot dog stall in the second River Rapids contest. Really nice usage of tracky texture, and I love how he recreated this hot dog stall. Nice work. Okay, next category is best ship. All aboard! We all love a good ship. Luckily we have all been blessed with being able to see a wide range of ship designs from all eras of time. From historical recreations to fantastical ships of all sizes. The nominees for this year have all pushed the boundaries with their shipwright skills. Floki would be proud. Alright, the first nominee is Iretont with the ship he built in the Ferris wheel contest. The next one from Jens J in the multi-dimension coaster contest. What nice that it actually has a working swinging ship on it. This one's from Mamarias in the scenario recreation contest. This one's from Manticore in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's from Mackett in the bobsleigh coaster contest. This ship is from Nern 3 in the scenario recreation contest. This ship was actually the transfer track for a coaster. That was pretty cool. And this one's from Real Steel. He rebuilt Titanic in the pier coaster contest. This one's from Robbie Hood. He built this one in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. And this one's from Shan Kitchen in the pier coaster contest. And this ship is from Whacked in the second River Rapids contest. Alright, it's time to reveal who is the winner of this round. In third place we have Mamarias with his boat from the scenario recreation contest. In second place we have Real Steel with his Titanic from the pier coaster contest. And in first place we have Mackett with his ship from the bobsleigh coaster contest. Yeah, it was an amazing Viking ship here. Really love the shape of this sail. And yeah, also the boat itself. And these oars are really cool. Really nice job. Okay, it's time for the next category, Best Queue. The place where any real coaster enthusiast likely spends the majority of his day, the good old queue. This year's nominees know the struggle and have built some of the best looking queues out there to help control that boredom as you wait for the next thrill. Okay, the first nominee is Hex with his queue in the RMC ice cream stall contest. Next up is Mackett with the queue he built for his Woody in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. Then next up we have Mackett again with the queue for the actual Morgan Hypercoaster in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. And then we have Risico with his queue for the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. Really nice and colorful queue. Here we have the queue from Scorpion for the Log Flume Contest. And here we have the queue from Scorpion for the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. Here we have the queue from Swag Titties for the second River Rapids Contest. And here we have the queue from Ovenwood, which he made in the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. And here's the queue from Whacked in the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. And here's another queue from Whacked, which he made in the RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest. Okay, it's time to reveal the winner for this category. In third place we have Mekit with his queue for the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. In second place we have Swag Titties with the queue for his second River Rapids contest. And the winner for Best Queue award is Scorpion with his queue for the Log Flume. Oh, this Log Flume itself was a work of art. It was beautiful. It was a big indoor log flume. And yeah, the queue for it is also amazing. Great job from Scorpion. Alright, let's see what the next category is. Best Flat Ride. Nothing complements a park filled with thrilling coasters more than a solid variety of flat rides. Whether they are gentle or more thrilling, our nominees have found a way to really spice up the parks with flat rides that keep their guests happy. Okay, this is the first nominee. This one's from Dogs. This is flat ride he built in the Switchback Coaster Contest. Beautiful structure. This one's from Emiel and Mulpje, which they made in the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. This one's from Eternally Slaying, which he built in the Scenario Recreation Contest. Here's the ride from Kanaiva, which he made in the Ferris Wheel Contest. This one's from Maarten, which he built in the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. This one's from Manticore, which he built in the Switchback Coaster Contest. This one's from Mekit, which he built in the Scenario Recreation Contest. This one's from Real Steel, which he built in the Eurofighter Contest. This one's from Risico, which he built in the Scenario Recreation Contest. This one's from Ovenwood, which he built in the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. Okay, now it's time to reveal which one of these players won the award for Best Flat Ride. In third place we have Ovenwood with his ride from the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. In second place we have Risico with his ride from the Scenario Recreation Contest. Very creative, love the way this looks. And the winner for Best Flat Ride is Emiel and Mulpje with their beautiful twist in the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. This is some great track texture. I also love the colors. This is just really well done. Great stuff. Okay, it's time for the next category, Best Dark Ride. Protected from the elements, dark rides provide your guests with very engaging and heavily themed options within your park. New, more innovative ways of highlighting these dark rides through the use of open roof sections and cutaway views help viewers better identify these rides and are no longer viewed as that large generic roof anymore. Okay, here's the first nominee. This one's from Beto Jr. in the Scenario Recreation Contest. This one's from Blonde Tuco in the first mini contest. This one's from Cactus Coffee in the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. This one's from Q24 in the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. This one's from Emiel and Swag Titties in the Switchback Coaster Contest. This one's from Greenfielder in the Ferris Wheel Contest. This one's from Manticore in the Pier Coaster Contest. This one's from Robbie Hood in the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. It was a nice dark ride which also went backwards in some parts, really clever. And this one's from Scorpion from the Log Flume Contest. And this one's from Swag Titties in the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. Alright, let's see which player won the award for Best Dark Ride. In third place we have Manticore with his dark ride from the Pier Coaster contest. In second place we have Scorpion with his massive log flume. Really nice stuff here. And the winner for best dark ride is Robbie Hood with his ghost train from the Scenario Coaster Improvement contest. Yeah, like I said, had some really clever tricks here, and it just looks fantastic. Great job from Robbie Hood. Okay, let's move on to the next category, Best Station. Everyone loves a good coaster station, where the sounds of thrilled guests leaving the coaster meets the anxious guests still in the final stages of waiting. A good station helps to amplify guests' excitement. Our nominees this year have all managed to build stations that are either authentic, themed beautifully, or just look damn good. Okay, here's the first nominee. This one's made by Captain Blackadder in the second River Rapids contest. This one's made by Crusader, also in the second River Rapids contest. This one's made by Darkoro in the Log Flume contest. This one's made by Alex Harris DV in the Bobsleigh Coaster contest. Love the Dutch flags. This one's made by Mamarias in the Pier Coaster contest. This one's made by Meckett in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's made by Scorpion in the Bobsleigh Coaster contest. This one's made by Swag Titties in the Log Flume contest. And this one's made by Supranormal in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. And this one's made by Whacked in the RMC Ice Cream Stall contest. Alright, let's reveal who's the winner of the award for Best Station. In third place we have Swag Titties with his station for the Log Flume. Then in second place we have Scorpion with a station for the Bobsleigh Coaster, also very beautiful. And the winner of the award for Best Station is Captain Blackadder with a station for the second River Rapids contest. This station was beautifully themed to the area. I believe it was themed to Chernobyl or Pripyat. So it's really cool to see all these plants growing on the building. Yeah, just a very nice job on this station. Great work. Okay, let's move on to the next category, Best Park Entrance. The gateway to fun. A good park entrance is a starting point to a day of thrills and excitement for your guests. This year's nominees have found a way to build excellent entry points to their parks. Alright, here's the first nominee. This one's from Photopia in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. We'll see many parks from that contest in this category. This one's from Joff, also in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's from Jack WTSFM from the RMC Ice Cream Stall contest. This one's from Jens J from Multiplayer Round 43. This one's from Maarten in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's from Melmak, also in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. This one's from Pave in the RMC Ice Cream Stall contest. This one's from Risiko, again in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. And this one's from Shen Kitchen in the RMC Ice Cream Stall contest. This one's from Ovenwood in Multiplayer Round 42 with a swamp team. And let's see who's the winner for the Best Park Entrance award. In third place we have Maarten with his entry in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. Second place we have Jack WTSFM with his entry in the RMC Ice Cream Stall contest. And the winner for Best Park Entrance is Shen Kitchen with his entry for the RMC Ice Cream Stall contest. Yeah, this was a beautiful entrance for his SeaWorld park. I love how he put the security guards here in these ride exits which he placed here, so it looks like they're sitting behind the counter. And of course these orcas here on top of the entrance also look really cool. Great work from Shen Kitchen. Okay, now let's take a look at the next category, Best Easter Eggs Memes. hot tubs, puking, banning, burger caves, etc. These parks are filled to the brim with some of the most hilarious antics and jokes found within our server. What better way to add another layer of engagement to your parks? Everyone loves Handyman 1, but it's even better when we can find Handyman Emiel cleaning up Ovenwood's puke. Okay, the first nominee is Under23 with his claw game. This was a really nice creation here. All these RCD2 highlights, let's call them that. We see a pirate ship, we see a spiral slide, etc. All in this claw game up for grabs. Okay, here's an entry from Carp Runner where he throws all these entertainers here as game prizes. Really cool. This one's from Terror Hank where he made a stage with jumping guests. He put them in a maze which he then deleted and the guests just kept jumping. Really clever trick. Here's an entry from Dogs. Somehow he managed to make one of these tiger entertainers fall flat on his face. I believe it's done by changing costumes of entertainers or something. But it was a really clever trick. This is a hot tub scene from Emiel. This one was later found in many parks. This is the door from Manticore that wouldn't work. Just close the door in your mind and imagine how it looks. This is from Skifa. He always likes to hide Paul the Octopus in all his entries. Fun to search for it. This one's from me. This is a river filled with milk and not with another white substance, which is also white but more sticky. And this one's from Jens J and Major Craving. They're the same picture. Well, I'm not gonna explain this one, but most people on my Discord will know this one. And this one's from Walibier. Well, he first, for the custom Ferris wheel contest, he first tried to hand in a giant pee-pee, but I didn't accept that, so then he turned it into a big boner. Alright, let's see who is the winner for Best Easter Egg Memes Award. In third place we have Jens J. Major Craving. It's the same picture. In second place we have Manticore with the door that wouldn't work. And the winner for Best Easter Egg Meme is Under23 with his claw game. Yeah, this was a beautiful entry. Just very nice. Glad to see this win the award. Okay, the next category is Pallet Perfection Award. The use of a good pallet can make or break an entry. This year the number of new pallets has exploded and have been a great way for contestants to stand out from the crowd with their submissions. Meanwhile, other pallets have been a focal point for so many different hybrids that manipulate by changing one or two shades. These entries really highlight some of the best pallets we have seen in this game over the last year. Okay, this is the first nominee Under23 with his Gothic pallet. This is the palette from Cactus Coffee, where he turned all the guests into a ghostly purple color. This is a palette that I made for use in a park that I made with Aimee, where the water was all turned into rosé. This is a palette from Henk the Supernerd, steampunk with a black tile. This is a palette from Left-Handed Coffee Mug, Malibu Sunset Tree. One of my favorite palettes, gives the parks a really nice sunset shade. And this is the Namibia palette from Josh. And here's Shen Kitchen's Make-It 2 palette, which gives you a color that combines really well with these crazy paths. And here's Shen Kitchen's SeaWorld palette, which gives parks a really nice blue color. And here's Skifa's Bob Ross palette. Here's Terror Hank's red and blue palette. This one's pretty cursed actually. Alright, let's see who's the winner for the Palette Perfection Award. In third place we have Shen Kitchen with the Make-It 2 palette. In second place we have Left-Handed Coffee Mug with his Malibu Sunset Tree palette. And the winner for the Pallet Perfection Award is Shen Kitchen with his SeaWorld pallet. Yeah, this is a beautiful pallet and it gives a great watercolor to the park. You can see many people use this pallet. Okay, time to move on to the next category. Epic Shoestring and Hacked Rides Award. How in the world did they do that? Constantly pushing the limits of the game, these hacked and shoestring rides have been standout from this year's contest entries. Okay, the first nominee is Blonde Tuco with his entry from the first mini contest. It's kind of like a Tower of Terror ride. It's another entry from Blonde Tuco. He made a working dual station. I believe it was the first one we saw in one of our contests. And he also made a diagonal brake section on a slope. Here's was the really nice switchback coaster from Enox and Manticore. And here's a dragon ride from Henk the Supernerd in multiplayer round 36. And here's really nice teacup rides from Herplex in the Log Flume contest. And here's a train ride from Melmock in the Morgan Hypercoaster contest. And here's a dual station from Pave in the RMC ice cream stall contest. He also did it in a really clever way. And here's the Tetris bridge from Robbie Hood, also very amazing to see. And again, here's the little ghost train, also from Robbie Hood. It was also a really clever trick, where he let some of the cars actually go backwards during sections of the ride. And here's a cool ride from Zarathustra, which would spin these cars around this centerpiece here. Okay, time to reveal who is the winner of the Epic Shoestrings and Hacked Rides Award. In third place we have Enox and Manticore with their switchback coaster. In second place we have Blonde Tuco with his Tower of Terror for the first mini contest. And the winner for Epic Shoestrings and Hacked Rides Award is Robbie Hood with his working Tetris bridge. So yeah, this was amazing to see. These blocks, it looked like they would fall down and complete the bridge. And when that was done, then the cars would all start driving over it. Yeah, I believe he used around 150 rides to actually make this all work. Yeah, very impressive ride from Robbie Hood. Great job. Okay, then we go to part 2, Spectacular Parks. So the first category for this part is funniest entry. Laughter is the best medicine, and in a year like 2020, these parks really helped to bring a bright spot into our lives. Okay, the first nominee for funniest entry award was from Aimee and me in the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. Yeah, we built this park full of little memes. Most of those we would only understand because a lot of them were based on Amy's visit to my place in the Netherlands. But yeah, it was really fun to build this together. Here's a multiplayer entry from the meme team, which consisted of Alex Vermeulen, Bear, me, and Terror Henk. Basically, we built a Chinese plot where we copied buildings from all other contestants in this multiplayer round, and we built a coaster with a really slow lift hill and other rides which looked pretty dangerous. So it was also really fun to build. Again, here's the entry from Under 23, the claw machine. Here's another entry from me. This was the second River Rapids contest. Well, again, this is definitely a milk river and not some other white substance. But yeah, it was also full of fun little jokes in the park. Now, this entry is also really cool. This one's from Henk the Supernerd, the RMC ice cream stall contest. He built this huge ice cream stall out of scenery and track pieces. This one was also really funny. This one's from Jazz Anden. For the second River Rapids contest, this one's called World of Body Fluids. Yeah, when you see it, you should check out the right names. It's pretty hilarious. And this one's from AlexRSDV. For the Maze mini contest, he built this paw, right? Well, for most foreigners, this will probably not mean much, but for Dutch people, they might understand this joke. It was from a newsreader who suddenly got distracted by some John Deere tractors driving by, because he really liked those. But yeah, not gonna try and explain it. But for a lot of people, this was a really funny entry. Okay, and this is the entry from Manticore for the bobsleigh coaster contest. This entry was quite controversial. But yeah, it had jokes about lots of the Discord members, so it was really funny. And this one's from Ter Henk for the Cool Dude mini contest. He made a back alley. You can see a Cool Dude here peeing in front of a police officer. And this entry again from Wally Beer, where he tried to send it in with a huge pee-pee, but then later turned it into a big boner. Okay, now it's time to reveal which entry is the winner for Funniest Entry Award. In third place we have Anda 23 with his claw machine. In second place we have Henk the Super Nerd with his RMC ice cream stall. And the winner for Funniest Entry Award is AlexRSDV with his entry for the Maze mini contest. Boah. Okay, then the next category is Spectacular Sculpture. Nothing slaps you in the face with shock more than opening a park and seeing these absolute amazing pieces of art. These sculptures can steal the show and continue to shock and amaze all of us. The nominees this year have done just that, continuing to push the envelope on what this game can do. Alright, here's the first nominee. This is a sculpture from Cactus Coffee in the multi-dimension coaster. Here's a sculpture from Dave in the Switchback coaster contest. Here's a sculpture from Henk the Super Nerd in the RMC ice cream stall contest. Here's a beautiful sculpture from Jens J in the second River Rapids contest, where he built a big Grim Reaper in the corner of his map. Here's a sculpture from Amarias. He made a little dragon in the first mini contest. And here's more dragons from Amarias in the Scenario Coaster Improvement contest. Here's a dragon from Mulpje from the RMC ice cream stall contest. And here's a big Lava Palooza sign from Robbie Hood in the bobsleigh coaster contest. And here's a giant burger from Shen Kitchen in the first mini contest. And here's Santa and a sleigh from Ulvenwood in the Christmas mini contest. Alright, let's now reveal who is the winner for this award. In third place we have Ulvenwood with his Santa and sleigh in the Christmas mini contest. In second place we have Jens J in the second River Rapids contest with his Grim Reaper. And the winner for Spectacular Sculpture Award is Robbie Hood with his Lava Palooza sign. So yeah, Robbie Hood pioneered this trick where he used the diagonal track pieces, which are only visible from one angle, to make this giant sign here in the sky. But yeah, not only a cool trick, he did also execute it in a magnificent way. So yeah, great work from Robbie Hood on this. Okay, the next category, Themed for the Gods. It's all about the theme. These parks have gone above and beyond at developing and brilliantly executing a wonderful theme. Whether it is fantasy based or is centered more around realistic theming, each of these nominations really create a sense of shock when the park is opened. Alright, the first nominee is Anda 23 with his entry for the multi-dimension coaster. Really beautiful space themed entry. Here's Aimee entry from Bear for the Ride Recreation Contest. Here's the entry from Inox and Manticore for the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. I believe they rebuilt the city from Lord of the Rings. Here's the entry from Iretont for the second River Rapids Contest. Here's the entry from Jens J for the second River Rapids Contest. Here's the entry from Major Craving for the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. Here's the entry from Mamarias for the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. Here's the entry from Risico for the RMC Ice Cream Stall Contest. And here's the entry from Robbie Hood for the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. Here's the entry from Swarmod for the Eurofighter Contest. And let's find out who is the winner for Best Park Theming. In third place we have Robbie Hood with his park that he made for the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. In second place we have Inox and Manticore with their creation for the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. And the winner for Best Park Theming is Onda23 with his entry for the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. Yeah, this was an amazing entry. I love this wormhole that he built. All the stars in the background. Great coaster as well. Yeah, just fantastic work. Okay, the next category, Ultimate Realism Award. Superbly crafted with meticulous detail, a great realism park is a skill of its own. These builders have all excelled at creating a world where all elements of the park draw you in and make you feel as if you are a part of that park. Okay, first nominee, Iretont and Swag Titties with their Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest entry. Then we have Mamarias in the Ride Recreation Contest. And we have Macket and Swag Titties in the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. Then we have Macket in the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. We have Risico in the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. Then we have Robbie Hood in the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. And we have Scorpion in the Bobsleigh Coaster Contest. Then we have Swag Titties in the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. And we have Swag Titties again in the Ride Recreation Contest. And then we have Ulvenwood in the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. Okay, let's see who is the winner for the Ultimate Realism Award. In third place we have Macket and Swag Titties in the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. In second place we have Mamarias in the Ride Recreation Contest. And the winner of the Ultimate Realism Award goes to Iretont and Swag Titties with their entry for the Multi-Dimension Coaster Contest. Yeah, great SeaWorld park, lovely colors and yeah, just great execution. Amazing job. Okay, next category, Ultimate Fantasy Award. The other side of the scale. The Ultimate Fantasy nominees have found a brilliant way of building fantastical worlds that stretch the imagination and create a sense of wonder. Okay, first nominee, Darkoro and Jens J with their Pier Coaster Contest entry. Iretont Mamarias with their Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest entry. This entry is from Macket in the Eurofighter Contest. This entry is from Mulpia and Ulvenwood in the Log Flume Contest. This one's from Mulpia in the Morgan Hypercoaster Contest. I love these dwarven statues. And another entry from Mulpia from the Ride Recreation Contest. And a beautiful Harry Potter entry from Real Steel in the Switchback Coaster Contest. And it's just an entry from Shen Kitchen in the Eurofighter Contest. This is an entry from Shen Kitchen in the second River Rapids Contest. This is an entry from Skiva in the Ferris Wheel Contest. Okay, now it's time to see who won the award for Ultimate Fantasy. In third place we have Mekit with his Eurofighter contest entry. In second place we have Milpje with the Morgan Hypercoaster contest entry. And the winner of the Ultimate Fantasy Award is Iretont and Emiel with their Scenario Coaster Improvement contest. So yeah, beautiful to have all these sea monsters surrounding this island. It's just, but also even without those, all these castles, this coaster, it all just looks very beautiful. Great job from these guys. Okay, then it's time to check out the next category. Coaster of the Year. The best of the best, this is the award for Best Coaster of 2020. The nominees for this category earned the highest average coaster score from all entries this year in the RCC contest. So the first coaster is from Iretont in the RMC ice cream stall contest. The second one is also from Iretont in the Scenario Coaster Improvement contest. Then we have another entry from Iretont, but also from Swagtitties, their multi-dimension coaster contest entry. And this one's from Left-Handed Coffee Mug and Zarathustra, their Switchback coaster contest entry. And this one's from Emiel for the Ride Recreation contest. And this one's from Mekit for the RMC contest. And this entry is from Mekit and Swagtitties for the Scenario Coaster Improvement contest. And this is the entry from Milpje for the Multi-Dimension Coaster contest. Then here's the coaster from Shen Kitchen for the Ride Recreation contest. And here's the entry from Ulvenwood for the Multi-Dimension Coaster contest. Alright, time to reveal who is the winner of Coaster of the Year. In third place we have Mekit and Swagtitties with their Scenario Coaster Improvement contest entry. In second place we have Shen Kitchen with his Ride Recreation contest entry. And the winner of Coaster of the Year is Left-Handed Coffee Mug and Zarathustra with their Switchback coaster entry. Yeah, this coaster had some really clever tricks. It also went backwards at some point. And they duel in a really nice way. Yeah, this is just an amazing coaster. So well deserved win. Nice job. Okay, then it's time for part 3 of the awards, the DKMP Server Awards. So the first category for this in this part is the RCD2 Addict. So this award goes to the players who handed in the most entries in 2020 for all our different contests. Easily the most addicted server members around, these people truly love the game and take every opportunity provided to submit their works of art. It is always a shock not to see them submit something. Okay, and here we go immediately to the awards. In third place we have Shen Kitchen with 25 entries. In second place we have Manticore with 26 entries. And the winner of the RCD2 Addict award is Milpje with 33 entries. Yeah, and these entries are quite often the winner, or they at least end up in the top 10. So yeah, it's always nice to see Milpje join these contests. Thank you for joining so many of them. Okay, now let's go to the next category. Most consistent. The highest average score with a minimum of 5 entries. These people may not submit the most often, but you can always bet when they do, it will be an entry full of top quality content. Okay, let's immediately go to the awards. In third place we have Emiel with an average score of 8.516. In second place we have Milpje with an average score of 8.520. That's only a little bit higher. And the winner for most consistent is Iretont with an average score of 8.6. That's just incredibly high. Alright, let's move to the next category. Top dog, most wins. The best of the best, these people consistently top the charts and must be beaten to make your way to the top. Okay, let's immediately go to the awards. In third place, we have Mamarias and Iretont, who both have 4 wins. Then in second place, we have Mulpje with 6 wins. And the top dog of 2020 with the most wins is Jens J with 7 wins. So yeah, this I think that's incredible to win 7 of our contests. So yeah, I hope to see many more entries from Jens in the future. They're always a sight to behold. Okay, then the next category is Favorite Chat Contributor. Always full of great information, these members provide insight, humor, game knowledge or just emoji spam. These nominees are always someone who pushes the conversation forward. Okay, there's CP6 who always has helpful information about real theme parks. There's Emil, I believe he was chosen because people like to make fun of him. There's Ollie414. There's DJ Wessie. And there's Manticore who always likes to spam flashy images in the chat. Okay. Let's see who the award for favorite chat contributor goes to. And we immediately go to the winner of the award. The winner of favorite chat contributor is Emil. So yeah, congratulations on the favorite chat contributor, Emil. Okay, and we go to the next category. Funniest DKMP member. You can always count on these members for a good laugh. They provide all of us with some levity and humor and help find a way to make the server a fun place. Okay, here the first nominee is Bear. Then we have Comrade Chris, Mamarias, and there's Manticore, and then there's Ovenwood. So, let's see who has been chosen as the funniest DKMP member. The funniest DKMP member 2020 is Manticore. So yeah, thanks for providing us with your dad jokes, Manticore. They're always very cringy and funny at the same time. Yeah, just keep doing what you do. Okay, then we go to the next category, most helpful DKMP member. Always there to help, our nominees help provide valuable information to our other members. Whatever that is, by providing helpful feedback on screenshots, pointing people to the correct rule documents, or helping to teach new techniques for playing the game, these nominees have all provided that helpful resource throughout the year. Okay, we have CP6 who always has helpful tutorials and streams on building new rides. I've also been put in the list for my tutorials and general tips for people. Darkoro and Jens J, they keep a lot of statistics on all the contests. Then there's Emil, Greenfielder, who helps with the website, Jochem, tag or group park leader. There's Manticore, who is always there to help, also with the server. There's Mekit, who made great tutorials for the Mekit University section. Shem Kitchen, who likes to help out with pallets. And there's Extreme256, who has given us some great new track types to play with. Alright, in third place for most helpful DKMP member we have CP6. In second place we have Mekit for the Mekit tutorials. And the most helpful DKMP member is Ducklink. Well, I was chosen mostly for the tutorials I provide, but also for my help for people who get stuck on something. So I'm I really appreciate that I was chosen as the most helpful DKMP member. Yeah, I just really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Okay, time for the next category. Best Reviewer. Always there to help, our nominees help provide valuable information to our other members. Whether that is by providing helpful feedback on screenshots, pointing people to the correct rule documents, or helping to teach new techniques for playing the game, these nominees have all provided that helpful resource throughout the year. Okay, first nominee is Aimee. Her reviews are always full of praise and love, especially when she has had a wine too many. Yeah, next one's from CP6. He always gives helpful tips for rides. That's Darkoro, also a good reviewer. I'm also there, mostly for the feedback I provide in my YouTube videos. And Iretont, there's Jens J, there's Phoenix Wing 101. She always wrote really long reviews, so that's always appreciated. Then there's Robbie Hood. He always writes really wholesome and funny reviews. They're always fun to read. There's Riziko, and then there's Shan Kitchen. Okay, let's see who wins the award for Best Reviewer. In third place we have Iretont, always writes great reviews. And in second place we have Ducklink. I apparently also write good reviews. And the winner for Best Reviewer is Aimee. Everybody just loves reading her reviews, especially the drunk ones. They're the best. So yeah, keep reviewing like you do. It looks like a lot of people appreciate them. Okay, next category is the Innovation Award. Continuing to push the limits of the game, these members have continued to develop either new innovations within the game itself, or have helped with new ways to improve the server in a variety of ways. Okay, here's Bussy, who has given us some really nice plugins. There's Darkoro, and then there's Mekit, there's Melmak, there's Paif. I believe he came up with the green squares trick, or he first used them as fishes. There's Robbie Hood, always comes up with clever new tricks. And then there's Extreme256, who has given us new tracks to play with. Okay, let's see who's the winner for the Innovation Award. In third place we have Robbie Hood, mostly for his diagonal track tricks, which you could see in the Lavapalooza entry. In second place we have Bussy the Legend for his epic plugins, especially the Ride Vehicle Editor plugin is great. I use it a lot. And the winner of the Innovation Award is Extreme256 for his new track types that he's given us, like the RMC track and the single rail coaster. They're both very epic. Great work. Alright, let's check out the next category, the Got Good Award. From zero to hero, these nominees have managed to jump the ranks as they continue to develop their skills and make a name for themselves. Okay, here we have Comrade Chris, second nominee is Dogs, then there's Left-Handed Coffee Mug, there's Manticore, Ricardo Wado, Robbie Hood, excuse me, Savvy Adam, Supranomal, The Shack, and Ovenwood. So, let's see who won the award for Got Good. Well, we have a tie for second place. In second place we have Dogs and Manticore. I really enjoy seeing creations from both of them. They both got really good in the time that they are on our Discord. And the winner for the Got Good Award is Ovenwood. Yeah. He when he started on our server, his entries, still had a lot which he could improve on. But now he consistently ranks in the top 10. I always love seeing Ovenwood's entries, and I hope to see many more. Alright, that was the end of part 3. Now it's time for part 4. Part 4, self-submissions. Cutest pet. Everyone believes their pet is the cutest thing around. What better way to cause havoc than to pit all of these pets against one another in a battle for ultimate cuteness. So just as a little explanation for part 4, all the players were asked to send in stuff. So for this round, players had to send in a picture of their pet. Alright, so we'll have quite a few of these, so I'll just go through them quickly. Here we have Polly, a good Samaritan's cat. Here we have Gunther, Bear's dog. Here we have Kit Kat, Aimee's cat. Here we have Lily, CP6's dog. Here we have Charlie, Creator Creepy's dog. Here we have Jem, Dave's cat. Here we have Marnie, which is Damien Dusk's cat. Here we have Sally, which is Emiel's bird. Here we have Rambo, which is Enoch's cat. We have Hide the Pain Louie, which is Jess Hendon's dog. A beautiful face. Here we have Noodle, which is Jov's dog. Here we have Saatje, which is Kanaifa's cat. Here we have Picho, which is Mulder's cat. Satsuki, which is Ori's dog. Here we have Darla, which is Andracor's dog. Here we have Nana, which is Pave's cat. Here we have Pip, which is Q-Dude's dog. We have Oscar, which is Rysacup's cat. Here we have Jubilee, which is our Adrian's cat. Here we have Siva, which is Risiko's dog. Here we have Casper, which is Cedra Jake's cat. Here we have Basil, which is Soap and Butter Sandwich's dog. Here we have Neko, which is Shane Kitchen's cat. Here we have Fluffy, which is Swarmot's fish, very fluffy indeed. Here we have Finn, which is Jean-Pierre's cat. Here we have Reese, which is the Shack's cat. Here we have Puck, which is Terror Hank's cat. Here we have Groot, which is Tim the Enchanter's dog. Here we have Simba, which is Alvin Wood's dog. You may have seen it in his Reddit contest entry. Here we have Lexi, which is Wagd's cat. And here we have Knine, which is Ricardo Wardo's rabbit. Okay, those were a lot of pets. We'll start with the pet that got 5th place. In 5th place for cutest pet we have Swarmot with his fish Fluffy. In 4th place we have the Shack with his cat Reese. In 3rd place we have Kanaifa and his cat Saatje. In 2nd place we have CP6 and his dog Lily. And the winner for cutest pet is Emiel and his bird Sally. Yeah, really cute bird, and looks like the bird's also pretty good at Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, let's go to the next category, best dish. The pandemic has forced many of us into having to cook more at home. What better way to show off our new cooking skills than to see who created the most appealing and mouth-watering dish this year? What better way to initiate an immediate sense of hunger? Alright, again, people had to send in a picture of a dish they created, and then all the members on our Discord would rate the dishes. Okay, here's the one from Birion. He made a lemon cheesecake and macaron. Jov made a banana and tamarind. Emiel made a Dutch stew beef goulash. Looks very tasty. And Left-Handed Coffee Mug made some assorted biscotti. Manticore made a sideways quiche, very sideways. Sideways. Ricardo Wodo made a stracciatella cake. Our Adrian sent in a homemade garlic bread. And Risco sent in a pokeball. Then Shan Kitchen sent in a fire tiger sushi roll that immediately makes my mouth water. The Shack made a Hawaii pulled pork and mash. Soap and Butter Sandwich sent in this picture of an epic burger. I have no idea what stuff's on it, but it looks pretty tasty. And Trumafarium sent in Truma's epic ramen. Alright, let's see who was the winners for Best Dish Award. In 3rd place we have Birion with his lemon cheesecake and macaron. Looks very tasty. In 2nd place we have Jov with his banana and tamarind. And the winner for best dish is Shen Kitchen with his Fire Tiger sushi roll. This just looks amazing, and I want to have this thing in my mouth immediately. Yeah, these dishes, well, most of them at least, all look really nice, and this one definitely takes the cake. Alright, those were all the DKMP awards. I want to thank you all for making this such a wonderful community. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to see more of these great submissions from all of you. And I hope to see many more of these beautiful works in 2021. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. See you later.